We out here chilling, relaxing. I'm actually in the middle of watching One Piece. Um, I've been working on my edits for a lot of the footage that I've been recording for my videos, particularly for my art. I'm beat. Okay, I tried to do some painting today, and admittedly, I was definitely forcing myself. Um, just wasn't feeling it, and so I stopped. And so here I am, laying down and chilling, and I thought I'll go back to it, but that's okay. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow, which is good because it'll allow everything to dry, and I'll be able to create my layers like I'm wanting to do. Um, so I mean, I don't know. I try not to think about what I'm gonna do with it. I don't often do paintings in between days. Like it's hard to, for me. I don't say it's hard, but I do find it more time consuming to create a painting through the course of days. Excuse me. And I say that because when you sit here and you think about it, or at least for me, the way that I go about paintings, I mean, I feel like it's just like my emotions for that day. So, my art tends to get a bit wild, in my opinion, when I start doing like a cluster of days into one painting. So that's why I usually try to like get it done in one day. But it's alright. So we out here and we up. See, we on ads right now. We're on ads, but I had it on pause. Scrolling through my Instagram. I like to respond to people that comment on my videos. Excuse me. I'm tired of it, right? I mean, I get it. The universe is telling me that I'm tired. It's cool. My dog, both of my dogs are inside right now, but my third dog, technically, he's my first boy. He's outside chilling. He's getting that age. He's old, and I mean, he's just soaking up the cold weather out here as much as he can. I'm in Florida. Shutting down my computer right now. He's like soaking it up because it's basically winter over. Like winter comes at night, but it's it's like spring slash about to be summer. Once the sun comes up, like we had a few weeks. Jesus, see, when I start like yawning back to back like this, I just know it's time for me to take a break. But yeah, we had during the day, it'd be like 42 degrees. People be like, ain't no way you living in Florida and it's 42 degrees. You know why? Because nobody wants to be truthful, lying, talking about it don't get lower than 60 degrees out here. What a cap, Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Whatever. It is what it is. I'm about to make me a little bit there. And then get ready to prepare myself for bed and tackle these paintings in the morning. Well, in fact, I'm gonna go look at it right now. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna turn the light on. Sometimes when I come in the garage, I don't like to turn on my light in case if my turtles are sitting and soaking up the sun, which they are. I wish I could like flip the camera while recording. Like, why should I have to stop? So I guess I'll just turn my phone around so you can see my turtles. I got a couple of fishes in here. Should have about like five or six Playco fish in here. I only got one guppy because apparently I think the other ones have become dinner. What's going on? Why are you doing all that? All right, here are my babies. So yeah, gotta do some maintenance in here. I have this really powerful light. Excuse me. It's really powerful light that it's so powerful. I feel like it definitely increases algae to try to make it bloom, despite the fact that that's not algae season. But all right, so that's why I got my Playcos for, to eat it, and they actually do go ahead and eat it and keep it clean. But I also got Algae Fix that I put in there every few days. But really, what I want to look into for my house that I'm building, you know, I want to do some additional things when it's all said and done, and I want to create a little bit more of a better environment for my turtles, like on an aquarium type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely need to have a designated insulated area for them. But it would be cool to have it almost like a legit aquarium, you know, like maybe a 7x7 room. I lied, maybe 10x10, because I want to what I really want to do for my turtles is I want to put them in a pool. Right now they're in a stock tank, and it's a 500-gallon stock tank, but I have about maybe 425 gallons of water in there. But what I really want to do, and it's actually even, I think it's even a better idea. Granted, the environment's going to be bigger, so my turtles are going to like grow exponentially in size. But I want to get them a swimming pool, a 5x7 swimming pool, and that'll be more than enough room for them. I had recently adopted 2 turtles, so I went from 4 to 6. And you know, sometimes I just feel like if I got the space to take this baby, then I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not to make it sound like that, but you know, when you got, you know, you go to the pet store, and they were a bit bigger. They were 3 years old. They are 3 years old, and obviously a 3-year-old turtle, 2 turtles, you know, siblings, I guess, or whatever, just simply grew up together. They came from the same person. Could no longer take care of them, and I just feel like it's really easy to, you know, when you got people bring their kids to these stores, kids are really attracted to the tiny things, you know, they're attracted to tiny babies, you know. So me knowing that these 2 turtles are 3 years old, and they're just like, it's them, and then there's the mini turtles that are like this, they're babies, and the big old, the 3-year-olds are like the size of my palm, and I'm like, they already been sitting here 2 weeks. Apparently, I asked, so they've been sitting there 2 weeks, and I just felt like, I know how people are. It's the same. They do the same thing with dogs. People rather get a puppy than to have an older dog. So I get it. So I felt like I'm just gonna go ahead and adopt them. I don't want y'all sitting in here forever. I'm gonna adopt you, and I'm gonna give you a nice ass home. So you don't gotta worry about being in this little ass stock tank. Not this little ass stock tank, but it was definitely a little ass like 45-gallon water type tank that they had them in. And granted, it was clean and all that, but the shit wasn't even big enough to hold all the turtles so they can appropriately sunbathe. And I don't even think the light was like UV. Shout out to Petco for fucking this up. It just looked like a regular LED light. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take these babies out of there, and they getting along great with the other 4. So it is what it is. I've always wanted. I've loved animals ever since I was a kid. Like, it's just, I watched Animal Planet growing up a lot more than I watched Nickelodeon. So I just, slowly but surely just marking off checklists for my dreams of helping animals. Anyway, have a good night. It's mad late. It's 8:18, but I'm tired, and that's late to me.